Belgrade in the 1980s. An absolute gem of a city where East meets West. At the heart of Yugoslavia, Belgrade had it all. History, charm, and just the right amount of concrete to remind you it was still the Cold War. It was a place where grand old buildings from the Ottoman and Austro-Hungarian days stood alongside bold new brutalist structures, looking as though they were designed by someone with a cement mixer and a grudge. In the middle of this modernist frenzy stood the Western City Gate, or as it's more affectionately known, the Genex Tower, designed by, if I'm going to try it properly, Mihailo Mitrovic. This guy. This towering hulk of concrete wasn't just any old office block, it was... oh, a burp, it was a burp. This giant eyesore wasn't just any old office block, it was a statement. A statement of how not to build it. Two towers joined by a sky bridge topped off with a restaurant, because who wouldn't want a panoramic view of a city that looked like it was built in a hurry? Officially, it was meant to symbolise Belgrade's grand march into the future. Unofficially, people still can't agree whether it's an architectural masterpiece or a giant middle finger to the skyline. So, the building is made up of two parts, a residential side and a commercial side. Commercially, it's closed for business with all floors abandoned, but residentially, it's alive and well. You can even book a few nights to stay in an apartment there. The outside has seen better days. I've been informed that work has started to renovate the area, so if anyone's recently been, let me know in the comments. The first stop was heading all the way up to the restaurant, which according to conflicting sources was either built to rotate but never turned on, never had the mechanism to turn installed, or was never meant to rotate at all. All I hoped for was that we didn't experience a sudden gust of wind and spin around like a fucking washing machine. We headed up the stairs afterwards to check out the elevator equipment. I can assure you, it was more interesting than it sounds and possibly looks on video. How am I meant to sell this? Then we checked out the sky bridge to the residential side. Not much to report there. Then we had a quick tour of the outside deck and we went in to look at this auditorium, which I believe they used to have film screenings and plays. If I'm wrong and anyone knows about this, feel free to correct me in the comments. to take this moment to ask you to subscribe. I get relatively good view counts, but low subscribers. So please help me out by hitting that subscribe button and the like button too. Remember to hit the notification bell to get updates about new videos. Thank you very much. Every single floor of the commercial section is abandoned. The majority of the floors are empty, but we were shown 3 that belong to JAT Airways. It was the national airline of Yugoslavia and later Serbia. I can't find any documentation on when they actually left the Western Citygate Tower, or other companies for that matter. I love abandoned buildings, especially when things are left behind. It's like there was apocalypse and everyone just scattered, leaving boring paperwork and 90s phones. We found a training cockpit, the height of technology, literally a glass cockpit. That's an aviation joke. It might fly over the average person's head. Why do people watch this channel? I took this moment to have a cigarette in the boardroom, sweat some more buckets because it was 38 degrees, and reflected upon how cool it was to have a private tour of what is essentially the world's most mundane but fascinating museum. Thanks for watching. In next week's episode, I'm in Bosnia. Fuck yeah.